Hi everyone and welcome back to Sam's Cool Colors. Today we are going to color in this page of Hello Kitty on a cute dolphin. So to do that, we're only going to need 6 colors, and today I will be using Prismacolor markers, but you can go ahead and use anything you may have in your art box. We'll go through each color step by step, and if you want to follow along with me, take a look in the description below where you can find a link to download and print this coloring page. You can do it with me at home. So let's jump right in. Let's get our first color, which will be red. So any red that you may have in your art box, go ahead and find that, and let's go ahead and use it in a couple of different places on our Hello Kitty. To start, let's go at the very top of Hello Kitty and color in her bow in red. So we'll just start right up here, and with these markers that I'm using, I just want to be sure to stay within the lines. So very careful, take your time. You can go around that bow and make the entire bow red. One of the most famous colors we see for Hello Kitty is red, but you can also use pink or any other color you would like. So now let's go ahead a little further down and color in Hello Kitty's bathing suit. And what we can do is pick a couple of spots where we'll make it red. So in here, it's very small, so be very careful. Let's get that top line. Let's skip the middle line and let's go right into this line and make that red. And let's get the top of her bathing suit as well here and make that red, just so it matches Hello Kitty's bow. And let's go ahead down to the bottom as well and make this red. So just color around this little circle here. Be very careful. Just take your time. Doing a great job. So go ahead and color that in. And once we add a few more colors to this page, it's going to look more and more colorful for us. So now we've colored in the different parts that we want to use for red. So our next color that we'll use is yellow. Grab any yellow you might have. This is a bright yellow called canary yellow with Prismacolor, but any yellow would work just fine. We have a couple of places where we're going to use yellow. So let's go ahead and start out at the very top here with our sun. So in our sun, let's use that circle shape and color it in with our bright yellow. So we have a beautiful bright sun in the background. And we're going to go, just be careful to stay within those lines. Just take your time. Have a great time while we are coloring this page. So now we have all of the little lines that represent the sun rays. So all of the bright sun that it shines all over is shown with these. Let's color those in yellow as well. So we're going to use the same color right there. Beautiful. So let's use our yellow now in 2 more small places. The first is in Hello Kitty's nose. So let's make Hello Kitty's nose yellow. Very nice. And the next part we want to do is, you see the beautiful flower that's on the dolphin? Let's go ahead and make the inside of that flower yellow. And then we'll go ahead in a little bit and make the other parts of the flower a different color. Excellent. So now that we've used that color, let's move on to our next color, which is going to be orange. So if you have any orange in your art box, go ahead and grab that orange, and let's use that orange in a few different places. The first is on that flower. So all of the other petals that we left here in white, go in with your orange, color that in at this point. And let's make them all the same color. But if you're feeling extra colorful today, just go ahead and you can use different colors. Have a fun time with as many colors as you would like on this little flower that's on our dolphin. Perfect. Okay. And one other place we can use for our orange is right back here where the sun is. So if you want to, totally optional. If you want to give the sun a little bit more color, let's just go ahead and draw a few lines. You see here, you can draw a line just to give the sun a little bit more color, because as we know, the sun is very bright. So this just gives the sun a little bit more brightness to it. There we go. Beautiful. So in between each of the sun lines in yellow, you can just color in a nice little line in orange. Just like that. Very nice. Alrighty, so now we can move on to our next color, which is going to be gray. So let's finish coloring in our dolphin. This gray right here is a regular gray. So if you have any shade of gray, you can use that on the top part of our dolphin. So if you take a look here, we see the bottom part of our dolphin. We'll leave that white, but the very top of our dolphin, we do want to color that in to give it that gray color that we usually see with dolphins. So right here on the left side, I'm going to start out by just giving myself the outline that I typically like to do, just to make sure I stay within the lines. And as I go, I will continue to color that in. If you don't have a gray in your art box, you can go ahead and use any other color. A light blue would be nice as well, if you have that, or a regular blue. If you don't have any gray, feel free to use any color you want to make the dolphin. So in here is a couple of little tiny spots you want to just be careful with right underneath that flower, but just take your time and work around it, and you just keep going. And we're going to get to the middle of our dolphin here. Hello Kitty looks like she's having a great time on this dolphin. It's a beautiful day, and you can see what we're going to color in next is this dolphin with Hello Kitty on it is actually jumping over some beautiful water. And what we'll do is color that in next, once we finish out our dolphin. You're all doing a great job at home. Just take your time. And again, get colorful. If you want to make these colors different, feel free to do so. And let me know in the comments if you did choose some different colors for your coloring page. I always like to learn from everyone out there as well. All right, so now we're getting to the bottom of our dolphin, and we do want to color that gray as well. Same color, so let's be consistent throughout the entire dolphin. Okay, so now we have two colors left, and they're both going to be blues. So there's two different shades of blue that we're going to use. One is going to be a regular blue, and one is more of a aqua or a light blue. So let's start out first with our regular blue. So if you have any regular blue, grab that and let's get started. We're going to make these waves that are in here underneath the dolphin that's jumping over the water, two different colors, okay? So the first color will be our regular blue. So if you have a darker blue or regular blue, let's start out with that one. And you see these waves, what I want you to do is just follow along where you see the end of that wave, and let's start to color that in and use that curve. So you see those little waves, those curves that you have, those represent the waves that are in the ocean underneath our dolphin. So we want to just color this in. You have a lot of space here, so try to go right where this wave right here meets. You see the bottom wave? We're going to color that a different color, okay? So feel free to get to that point and then just color the rest of it in on top. And once you get to the line, just be careful just to make sure you don't go above the line. But once you go in and stay within these lines, it's going to come out beautiful for you. So just continue to do that. And once we color in the bottom wave, it's going to have a nice two-tone effect. And you'll see what I mean in just a little bit. So in here, what we can do is this wave overlaps the other wave. So we can go ahead and color that in right in this area here, color that in with this regular blue. And then you can continue to move along with your marker or your crayon or your colored pencils. Or if you're using anything else other than that, let me know what you're using to color in this page. If you're doing it at home with me. All right, beautiful. We are about halfway done with our first wave. You're all doing a great job. Just take your time. That's what artwork is. Take your time and let your imagination create the page for you. So here we're going to just color around that wave like we've been doing with that round shape, that wave, big wave shape. And then we're just going to come right back, continue to color that in. Excellent. So now that we are finishing out with the big top wave, let's move on to the bottom wave, and we can just finish this, kind of get to this point here. You see this line? Let's just go across and finish that out, and we can stop it right there. Excellent. And now we're going to use our final color, which is going to be that light blue. So this is a light aqua, is the name of the color from Prismacolor, but you can use any light blue that looks similar to this one right here. And if you don't, just use your one blue and this will still come out beautiful for you. So here you can go ahead and use the light blue first on the rest of Hello Kitty's bathing suit. So you remember these two lines and this dot? Let's give it a little bit more color by using that light blue or the aqua blue right over here. You see the difference now, and let's circle in that dot. So we have Hello Kitty's bathing suit now finished. Let's come back down to the bottom here. And remember, we were going to make these waves two different colors. So as you see, it's starting to come onto the page. Let's make that bottom wave this aqua color. And here you start to see having the two different color waves is just a really nice look for our ocean and our waves. So all you have to do is just now follow along those waves at the very bottom and use that shape to just color it in. Just like that. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. So let's continue on. We have one more wave here that we're going to color in with our lighter blue, our aqua. Just like that. And once we get to the edge of our page, you can just go straight down to give it an ending point. And then just color that in. So now we finished coloring in our page of Hello Kitty on a dolphin jumping over the ocean waves using 6 colors. I hope you had a great time today, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more videos in the future. I look forward to seeing you all next time.